Welcome back to Tarot by the Bay. I'm David. All right. News coming out of Georgia. It appears that Fani Willis and her team are not intending on offering any plea deals to Donald Trump, Mark Meadows, or Rudy Giuliani. Their strategy right now is those are the three targets that they want, and the other co-defendants in this can work with the DA's office to cut plea deals. I am mostly happy with this because it's going to narrow the case down to three individuals, three really high-ranking individuals, the president, his lawyer, and his chief of staff. I'm sure all of us would love to see all 18 of them, including Jenna Ellis and Sidney Powell, all go to prison for decades. But the reality is you need some of these people to testify and corroborate the evidence that you have, and to convince a couple of members of the jury who might be MAGA fanatics that it really was down to these three people, and everybody testifying against them were given orders to do so. It might be enough to convince some folks. And if you're going to pick your top three, I'm sure at least two, if not all three of those, would be on everybody's list. So let's go ahead and bring it down. We'll figure out what's the energy around Fani Willis's case and their decision not to offer Trump, Giuliani, and Meadows plea deals currently. Ace of Pentacles. This is... Think about it. If you were one of these schleps that you came up with the idea of getting the fake electors, and you advanced that, or conned a bunch of people to become fake electors, and now you're hearing the DA saying these are the three people we want, you better there better be 15 more people marching their butts into that DA's office pleading for a sweetheart plea deal. I mean, the folks that have given the plea deals right now, they've gotten probation. They had to write an apology letter and they got fined a few $1,000 versus, go before a court case and maybe be convicted of a felony in a RICO case and spend a decade behind bars. This is a no-brainer. This is an absolute gift to anybody not named Giuliani, Trump, or Meadows. That's all I'm going with it with there. Yep. Here is your offer. You can take this gift, or you can stay tied to Donald Trump. The choice is yours. Just be happy with the choice that you make. Here's Rudy and Mark Meadows tied up to Donald Trump, or you take the gift. This has got to be one of the easiest decisions ever in the history of easy decision makings. This has got to be one of the easiest ones. In the past, we've got the Five of Pentacles. Trump may be paying for your lawyers, but you won't have big lawyer bills if you're taking a plea deal. You avoid the court and all that stuff altogether. Proffer, tell them everything you know, and pay your fines and go on it. What I get with this is the people being... It's like, take the deal. You're going to get thrown under the bus. Look at everything Trump does with anybody. They are there to take a bullet for him, to deflect, to be a human shield for him. So take the money, save yourself, and get out of the church of Donald Trump. Now, for Meadows and Giuliani, not such a good idea. Current situation is King of Pentacles. It wouldn't surprise me for a second if Trump or members of the Trump team are reaching out to the other witnesses and encouraging them to stay on board, and that, they'll be very brave and don't make a deal with Fani Willis because she's a disaster, and so on and so forth. Or we'll keep paying your legal bills, just, stay the course. He's gonna use his money to try and influence. But I think a lot of people are going to look at this and they're going to cut their losses. People, even there are some folks, I'm sure, in this party that have been indicted that are absolute fanatics for Donald Trump, but they might look at their situation, say, "I got to take this. I'm disappointed. I'm going to disappoint Donald, but I got to take this." Your three cups: Donald, Giuliani, and Meadows down on the ground. Literally, dude, save yourself. This could also be, if it's a reversal, this is optimism. You're given that information, and to be given a deal, I'd be optimistic as all get out. Because literally it's a get out of jail free card. The message that's being relayed here, lesson to be learned, is they are going after the top. They're going after the king. They're going after the emperor. They don't want the foot soldiers or the lieutenants. They want the top of the heap. And again, your choice, what you do with that. But again, the choice is yours. Every person that turns state's evidence reveals more information and reveals more of the truth about Donald Trump and his cronies. So, it doesn't do any good to, be loyal to Trump in this regard, because, Sidney Powell and was Chisbro in this one? Jenna Ellis, they've all already turned. These are three lawyers that have already, turned state's evidence. So, and these are folks that are going to have some firsthand knowledge of what's going on. Tell them what you know and get out of harm's way. Now, maybe some of these other folks, they may get some prison time. I would imagine anybody who, like the person who is championing the fake electors or something like that, maybe he might get some time, but the sooner you get there, the less chance that you're going to be serving time. All right, I want to find out how are the big three feeling about that news being released. They may have already figured it out, but I'm curious how Trump, Giuliani, and Meadows are feeling about this. By the way, one thing that I had thrown out there a while ago was I was wondering if Fani Willis and Jack Smith are coordinating their witnesses with each other. In other words, Jack Smith got Mark Meadows to flip. So now Fani Willis doesn't want Mark Meadows to flip, so that he doesn't get off scot-free. You're going to be on the January 6th list of people cooperating, or you're going to be in the Georgia case list of people cooperating. I'd be curious if Giuliani is... Well, he offered a proffer. Now, was that to Jack Smith? Or was that to Fani Willis? I remember Rudy did a proffer over the summer. I'll have to look that one up. I'll have to hit the pause button and look that one up. For those of you who don't get the joke, whenever I hit the pause button, I sometimes hit the stop button or hit the pause button. The video crashes. Mayhem ensues. All right, but question. How are Trump, Giuliani, and Meadows feeling about this announcement? All right. They're going to lie. Well, two of them will lie low anyways. I think they're going to kind of lie low and just wait to see what happens, because, again, just like the Five of Pentacles has that stained glass, the Four of Swords has that stained glass, who's going to leave the camp and turn state's evidence? This is really going to... Basically, it puts their defense on ice, because if these lower level people are all pointing the finger up at them, they don't have anybody to throw under the bus, because it's just them. Yeah, and this is they know this is the end of them. If they get a lot of those people to flip and confess and turn state's evidence and give depositions, they won't be able to silence them all. There's too many. And that's going to be their undoing. And, underneath I think they're looking for a way out, and there's no way out because nobody's given them a plea deal. Nobody's going to get them a plea deal. They are done. Done. And the Pass of the Two of Cups. I'm curious if either like Giuliani or Meadows tried to do a proffer or tried to do a plea deal with Fani Willis. Now, Rudy, they probably wouldn't do it because, he's drunk all the time, so he can't corroborate anything he says. And Meadows, maybe when Meadows started going through trying to move this to the federal court so he could get it tossed out, maybe Fani Willis at that point said, no deal for you. Or it could just be, what this could also be? This could be Fani Willis and Jack Smith discussing carving up Europe, as it were. Who's going to get which person to flip for their case? I almost believe that. I almost believe this is Fani Willis and Jack Smith discussing who's going to turn on Donald Trump in their cases. And then the other one said, okay, fine, you can have Mark Meadows. He's not going to get something on my case. I'll have to do without it. Current situation is the celebration. You got the three people that are going to be held to account for this. And believe me when I say it, all three will be held to account in this case. So it's not a celebration for them. This is a very disappointing set of circumstances for them. Yeah, the truth's going to be revealed. They know the truth is coming out with everybody who turns. Everybody who makes an agreement and turns, more of the truth comes out. That was the the card over on that last reading. Yep, truth is out. Truth is going to be out. Truth is going to be out. They're screwed. Another card from that last reading. All these people. Oh, you can imagine the raging 2 a.m., 3 a.m. tweets Trump is going to have. All these people getting these sweetheart probation only $1,000 fine and write an apology letter type of deals. And, there's three people that are going to be going to prison with felony charges against them. And there's nothing there's no pardon coming their way from the President of the United States. And look at that. Another one. Out comes the emperor. And this is all because they're going after Trump. Or at least the person who's masterminding this, whether it's Rudy Giuliani giving the suggestion, Mark Meadows doing the logistics to make it happen, or Trump giving the orders. They're going after the emperor. In this case, the emperor's a trilogy, like the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit type of thing. I guess Rudy would be the Holy Spirit because of his drinking of spirits. Yeah. They're going after Trump and crew. They're going after the top. And these folks know it's over. They know it's over. There's too much information that's going to be revealed. And they can't... Wow. It's not even like... their best job at this point is pleading guilty. And, not getting a sweetheart deal. Oh, that's amazing. Can you imagine? You're going to be forced to sit next to Donald Trump and Rudy Giuliani and Mark Meadows if you're any of those 15 who doesn't take the deal. Whew. Man, that's not good. That is not good. Okay. Now, just a little four-carder. Our Fani Willis... Oh, there's the double card. Yeah, the cards all over the place here. Are Fani Willis and Jack Smith trading plea deals? Are they coordinating their plea deals in such a way that the kingpins of these are held to account in at least one of the cases? That's kind of what I want to know. A little four-carder. They might be looking at that. That might be a path that they're on. Let's see. Little backroom dealings. That's not out of the realm of possibility. Comparing notes on cases, looking to where the cases are going, and then deciding what is best for their case. Working out deals with it And, maybe in some cases there might be, the deals might be difficult. In some cases, in some cases, not having the deal on your side makes your case more difficult. I wouldn't be surprised to see if there was some coordination there between the two offices. It may not be official, because I don't know if that's legal for them to do or not. But, how they prosecute their case is how they prosecute your case. The deals that they make are the deals that they make. But I wouldn't put it past that there's some unspoken coordination going on. Now, that's pure speculation on my part, entertainment purposes only and all that. I've got no background on that whatsoever. It's just kind of a curious thing, and we'll just see how it all pans out. Okay, is there anything else I want to throw on this? I think I'm done. So, anyways, thank you. Thank you for watching this video and supporting my channel. I appreciate it. Thank you for all your comments and your thumbs up and your shares and everything you do to feed the YouTube algorithm so my video makes it out to a wider audience. To the new viewers to the channel, welcome. I hope you found this video informative and entertaining, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.